And again, the loading times are the main difference here. Originally in the PC version, if you entered through that gate, you could keep going. But unfortunately for the console versions, they had to add a loading time there. It's not a big loading time for the Xbox version, but it was a painful loading time for the PS2. The PS2 was painful in loading times on Max Payne 2 as well. Ah, there we go. As I remember correctly, you could open this door in the PC version too. Okay, let's keep going here. God, the character models are so awful. Ugh. God, the dialogue is really hammy. But that winds up working very well for Max Payne. Where is he? There he is. Okay, let's get some action going here. Come on, there we go. I love the slow motion when you hit the last enemy in the action scenes. It's actually really cool. Again, you're able to manipulate a lot of the objects in the environments, which I don't remember in a lot of games at the time. This is actually, I think, the first game I ever played where you were able to do that, which is why, again, I say it was actually really unique. And a lot of games have actually mimicked that. Okay, we'll go for a little while longer, and then we'll end this look back. Usually I won't do lookbacks for this long, but I really enjoy Max Payne. It's one of my favorites. This is my favorite cutscene in this entire game. Max running right into this barricade. And he just stands still while he runs into it. It's a great cutscene too. Graphically, that's really impressive for this era of gaming. One of the problems with my recording device is that I can't really see that well. The screen is slightly darker than it would originally be if I didn't have the recording device attached to the console. Okay. There we go. Again, Max narrates throughout this entire thing, and the story never gets dull. And that's where I really give credit to Sam Lake, because this story could have really gotten more boring as the game goes on, which happens in a few games. But they did such a great job with it. There we go. And again, you don't really have to hit them that hard, or really aim at them to really hit them. As you can see, I'm not really dead accurate with the aiming. Okay, let's get some painkillers. Painkillers have become very well known for Max Payne. Okay, let's see. I can't see very well with this recording device attached, so I can't really see where to go. There we go. That is such a stupid sound effect for the water. Dead. Okay. Now we'll go until the end of um, the bank robbery scene, and then we'll wrap up there. Ah, got away. Now again, the action is very, very um, self-explanatory. Again, just hit anything in your path. Um, okay, we're approaching the end of this. Again, look how far off I'm aiming, and I'm still hitting them. Okay, now we enter a very big action scene here. By the way, I don't know whether many people notice this, but you really don't face more than 4 enemies at a time. That's one of very few limitations that they had with the game, especially when they wanted to make it this detailed of a game. They couldn't really go beyond 4 enemies. And because of that particular problem, the game actually winds up being fairly easy to defeat. Even on the hard-boiled levels, which is considered the hardest difficulty, the game still isn't too hard to beat. It's my favorite line from Max. We come to you live from the crime scene. I love that line. Okay, I think we can end this look back here. So overall, does Max Payne hold up well? And actually, it does. I think Max Payne holds up very well, especially compared to today's era of gaming, mainly because of its story. The environments, from a graphical standpoint, it's 50-50. The environments hold up well, but the character models do not. If the character models had been slightly more refined, this game might be, might have held up, a little better. But even with the bad character models, this game still holds up very well. I'm really impressed with Max Payne, and I just love playing this game because despite being kind of one-dimensional with the action, the gameplay in general, it's a very addicting, a very fun game to play. And honestly, if you haven't played Max Payne yet, I feel bad for you. If you haven't played it, buy it on Xbox Live now, and I think it's even on the PSN network. Buy it now. It is a very, very good game. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and I will see you next time.